have you packed your bag? I'm all ready. This week we're gonna go on a trip outside of Orvel, so I hope you're ready too. You can see that we can easily visit the chapters by clicking on the portal icon. But before you head off to clear the next chapter, I'd like to point out that there's a lot of other places to visit too. For example, here we have the Conquest. There is a conquest for each chapter from chapter 2 to chapter 9. You can participate in each chapter's conquest 3 times each day by using keys, and if you'd like to participate more often, you can recharge the keys by using rubies. Participating in the conquest will grant you experience potions, also called EXP potions. If you give these potions to a hero, it will increase their experience points and eventually their level too. There are 6 types of EXP potions. There is the small, medium, large, extra large, deluxe, and then a concentrated EXP potion. Each size of EXP potion grants a different amount of experience to that hero. There are 2 ways to navigate the game in order to give EXP potions to your hero. The first method is to click on the inventory and the consumables tab. From there, you can select which EXP potion you would like to give to your hero and click use. Then you'll see a pop-up with all of the heroes that you have, and you can select the hero you want to give it to. The second method is to click on the hero tab and click on any hero. There is a plus sign in the top right corner. If you click on that, you'll be brought to that same interface. Next are the upper dungeons. Yahoo! There are upper dungeons in every chapter, and you can clear each chapter's dungeon 3 times a day. And you will receive an item known as a mysterious fragment by clearing these dungeons. Well, what are mysterious fragments? There's 7 types of mysterious fragments, and we can use them to awaken and transcend our heroes. So what is awakening and transcending? They are essentially processes that will remove the level cap from your hero and also increase its statistics. There are 5 different levels of awakening that you'll encounter in the game: 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star. Here you can see that I have a 3-star Aisha, and she has reached her level cap. I want to remove that cap by awakening her. So all I have to do is click Awaken, and you'll notice that I already have enough mysterious fragments because I have been doing the upper dungeons diligently each day. From there, we will be transported to the Room of Ordeals in order to battle the darkness of Aisha. If we win, we can move on to the next step, which is the Room of Purification. You can either click the Max Purification and you'll purify your hero in one go for a set price, or if you're anything like me and want to try to save some gold, you can click the Purify button multiple times and see if you can get a little bit of a discount. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that happened in this case, but that's okay, it happens. You can tell now that my Aisha is 4 stars. She even has a new costume, and her HP, defense, and attack statistics have been increased as well. So we have succeeded in making her stronger. Woo! Just on to 5 stars and I'll be all finished. If you think that we're finished after awakening a hero to 5 stars, you're in for a surprise. Unfortunately, you're not done yet. Transcendence is a really similar process to awakening, and there are 5 levels of Transcendence. Transcendence 1, Transcendence 2, Transcendence 3, Transcendence 4, Transcendence... Try to say that 5 times fast. Anyway, you get the idea. Since it is somewhat hard to say, we often call these T1, T2, T3, T4, and T5. You'll still need to collect mysterious fragments, but you'll need to do an extra step. You'll use 10 mysterious fragments to craft 1 corresponding mysterious essence. You can craft mysterious essence by visiting the craft tab under your inventory and selecting which essence you'd like to acquire. You'll also note that you'll need an item called a Stone of Infinity. These are crafted by using 1,000 fragments of infinity. You can craft fragments of infinity by using 10 of each kind of mysterious fragment. Once your hero has been transcended, you will receive what's called a Transcendence point. Use these points to select perks which will give your hero extra utility in battle. Let me introduce you to the Tower of Ordeals, which will grant you a lot of fragments of infinity, which you can use to craft those stones of infinity. The Tower of Ordeals is an important mission that you should clear once a week in King's Raid. You can start at the first floor and climb your way all the way up to the top to receive rewards that are really helpful to a hero's growth. Next is the Tower of Challenge. The Tower of Challenge resets on the 1st of the month. So each month you'll start at the first floor and work your way up to the top, all while claiming the rewards along the way. Once you clear a floor, you'll get a reward. But if you can't clear a higher floor, just go back to the floor that you can clear and repeat it. That way you'll get what's known as a repeat reward of artifact pieces. Once you collect 1,000 artifact pieces, you can restore an artifact by going to Dosarta and clicking Restore Artifacts. You will receive an artifact at random, and these artifacts can be equipped to any hero of any class and will give your hero an additional option in battle. And last but not least is the World Tree. If you're anything like me and love the story of King's Raid, this is where we can come to re-watch the main story as well as the sub-stories from the game. We made it. Oh my goodness, you guys, that was a really long journey, but I was really glad to travel with you, and I hope you feel a little bit more familiar with the world outside of Orvel now. But I'm gonna go take a rest, so I guess that's it for this week's episode. You should take a rest too. And I'll see you next time, Raiders. Bye! I'm just kidding. I haven't forgotten, of course. How could I forget about the burning question? So come on, you guys, let's do this. Let's talk about the burning question. For last week's burning question, I asked you guys if Gladdy challenged Loman to a thumb wrestling contest, who would win? And your answers were amazing. I had so much fun reading through them, and I would like to share some with you now. Salsal Maru said, Loman would win. Loman has the discipline and carves wooden figures as a hobby. He has strength and precision in his fingers, whereas Gladdy goes all out, which won't work in this match. Also, Inu Houzuki said, no one would win. The table would break under their pure muscle. Annette will commentate the entire time and explain to Kara and Lavril what's going on. Scarlet, Priscilla, and Nikki are evacuating all citizens from Orvel. Castle and Frey, still evil, will sweat in fear. Oh no. I'd also like to congratulate the winner who is chosen at random to receive 300 rubies for last week's burning question. And the winner is, drumroll, Top DPS. Top DPS said, Gladdy would win because Gladdy is the best. And this week's question is, Miruru and Lakrak once collaborated to make a deadly cannonball. If you could collaborate with Miruru and Lakrak, what would you want to make? Thank you again to everyone who participated in last week's burning question, and if you would like a chance to win this week, please be sure to leave your answer to this week's burning question along with your username, your game ID, and your server in the YouTube comment section below. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this week's episode of King's Raid Masterclass, and I will be back next week. See you next week, Raiders. Bye! Oh, and who was it that said I would be sweating in fear? Please.